Hello. Oh, I'm just checking I'm all good to go. Hello, everybody. Oh, yeah, we're in the right place. Well, I hope we're in the right place. I hope we're in the right place. How are we? I'm just writing down some notes of all the things I've got to do. I tell you, it's all go today. Pop that there before I forget. Because you know me and my memory. It's shocking. Come in. It is not Tuesday night, as we know. It is Wednesday. And we'll open up this. And so, yeah, I was decided to have a wee postponey yesterday. And it was great. And Gooding, it's funny you should just pop in because yours was the name that I wrote down just now on those notes. I had to write down the notes about the Winnie the Pooh and your DSP share. So that's exciting. So I've just done your DSP share and I've stuck a wee note on it to wait until I send it with the Pooh. With the Pooh Bear. Right, let's have a go. Who else have we got? Sue P. Your DSP share is all good to go. I'm going to try and post them Monday. First thing Monday morning. I've got our friends from Taranaki are coming tomorrow. So we're with them for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then on Monday I'll go to town and I will post those. So yay! Joycelyn's out there. Evelyn, oh, so good to have you home and back here, Evelyn. Happy Wednesday, Melissa and Jacinta. Gayleen's out there. Whoop, whoop. Everybody's coming in. Michael. So, yeah, the shares are all done. And, yeah, so those that need it posted, that'll get done on Monday. I'm going to take some to Miller's Flat on Saturday. So Raywin, Jude and Sue, I'll bring yours over to Miller's Flat. And then I just spent all day on the guillotine, just and then I was on the scissors cutting all the ribbon. You are welcome, Sue P. Thank you for ordering them from me. Glennis, my darling. Yes, I had a fantastic... Beck Hall's watching all the way from Melbourne, Australia. How are you? Josie, yes, your DSP will go out as well. So, yesterday, I had a Fiona day, and it was freaking amazing, and it was exactly what I needed. I had run myself on empty. My tank was empty. So I need to go and fill my tank, which I did. I got to do some crafting with the amazing Linda. We had a scrummo lunch, and then we had to go out and do some chores. And of course, we just happened to pass a couple of secondhand shops, op shops. So I got some bargains, so I was really pleased with that. But tonight we're going to do our Tuesday technique, but on a Wednesday. Oh, that went wrong. So I'll flick the camera over and then we're going to look at my desk. I'll just put my light up. Oh, no, I'm just going to drop my light. Let's just throw the light on the thing. There we go. Hang on. I've just knocked everything flying. Here we go. Excuse me. Right. Now. Hello, Deirdre. How are you? So what we're going to do tonight is an oldie bit of goodie. And basically, you don't need a heck of a lot of supplies. What you do need to start with the basics is some white cardstock. And I'm actually going to be using a note card because I've done a couple just to show you the technique. So I'm just going to cut this in half. So bear with. Using the best trimmer in the world. We all know that this is the best trimmer in the world, don't we, ladies? So that's going to go there. Next up, we need to have some washi tape or some post-it note tape or some sort of tape, okay? And then we're going to tape this off. Now, if you're using washi tape, I want you to de-tack it first. If you're using the Stampin' Up masking tape, same thing applies. I want you to de-tack it, which just means put it on your hand and just take off the initial stickiness of it. Now, I'm going to put this down here. I'm going to just line my piece of tape up with that whole edge of the card. Okay, and then I've got heaps of these because I've been doing it today. Then I'm going to do a little skinny strip like so. Okay, and then I'm going to do a big strip. Have I got a spare bit? No, I need another bit. We'll do a piece about this size here. And because I'm using my grid paper, I can line up my tape with my grid paper so that I'm getting it nice and straight, for those that like to do it nice and straight. Now, I don't want any ink on this bit, so I'm going to cover that. I'm actually going to bring you down a little bit closer, just so you can... Sorry, Bumpy. Sorry. Oh, wrong way. I know, sorry. I didn't mean to be so jerky. Okay, so now I'm just going to cover this because I don't want any ink on here at all. Now, we've done this before. It's very similar. But I'm using all different types of things, okay? So you can use your ink pads with a blending brush. All right, so you can use an ink pad with a blending brush. So we'll do that one first. And I like to go from my light to dark. So I'm going to bring in, let's bring in some bubble bath, shall we? Bubble bath. Okay, let's see. And I just try and keep my blends... Yep. All right. So I'm gonna cover both lines. So I like to start off the page and then bring it in circles coming onto the page, and just keep loading up the blending brush as we go. And then just work in nice tight circles. If you work in nice tight circles, you'll get much better even coverage, and you won't get any scratches. You know how you end up with some scratchy bits? Well, if you do this, you won't end up with any scratchy bits, because you're going to go nice and softly like that, okay? So we're going to pop that away. What colour should we do next? What about a bit of berry burst? Have I got some berry burst? Should have some berry burst somewhere. Maybe it's in a kit. Okay, berry burst must be in a... Okay, well, let's go with petunia pop. Petunia pop. Hang on. Oh, gosh. It's a retired colour now. So if you've got... I'm too scared to sell my petunia pop in case they bring it back in the 2027 colour refresh. Once again, I want you to start off the page and then bring the page on. Hello, Moira Jude. I know I can. Oh, I need to catch up with you to find out how many people, so I know I've got enough. I'm pretty sure I've packed enough. I've actually packed it already because, but I can add to it, because we've got visitors coming over the next few days, so they're going to keep me busy. They are here from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and they go home Monday. So I did say to them, you're going to have Bart on Saturday because I'm going to Miller's Flat. But Karen might come with us, I'm not sure. Hello, Barbara Sharp. Have you heard the news, Barbara Sharp? Have you heard the good news? Well, it's sad for me, very sad news for me, but good news for you, live-in ladies. Hey, Jerry, how are you? G'day, g'day, g'day. Another one of my friendly Australians. Oh, see, I didn't start off the page and I ended up with scratchies. Oh, I don't like that. So now I'm going to have to go hard out and cover all that. So if you do end up with scratchies, just go over it harder so it covers the scratchies. And to be honest, this is a Stampin' Up brush. Beautiful Stampin' Up. I'll be honest, this one is a Temu one, and they do not blend as well as you can see. I mean, they're okay, you know, for the price, they're all right, but yeah, that's why they do end up quite scratchy. So I'll just blend that into there so we can see that. Hello, Carol. What's the news? Says Barbara. Wow. It's very sad for me, but my mummy is coming back to live in, and she has got herself a room at Madison rest home. So yeah, I hope you ladies will be able to visit her, because she is a little bit, you know, nervous about going, and of course I'm gutted. I'm going to miss her so much, but she's ready for the next level of care. And yeah, so she's going to Madison, which is down Queen Street, apparently. Hello, Raywin. How are you? So now you're going to pull off your tape, but don't throw it away, because, you know, you can recycle these. So I pull that one off. And now, isn't that cool? I like that. That's pretty cool. So now all you do is bring in black. You could bring in Secret Sea. Fiona's going to prove, yeah. So you could bring in black or Secret Sea. So I'm going to try Secret Sea, and I have got this awesome stamp set here. I really love this stamp set. I've used it a bit today. So I'm going to use the little flower. Yippee! Oh, thank you, Barbara. Spread the word. Can you let everybody... I mean, Lynn and that might be watching. But Lynn and Joy and Anne and Sandra, you guys have been amazing. And my mum is going to be so cool to see you all. Oh, thank you, Joy. I am really worried, and I'm really, not just worried's not the right word, but I'm going to be sad. I'm going to miss my mommy. But I do appreciate why she's doing it. She's obviously got a little bit more family up there than way down here in the teeny tiny South Island. Oh, fabulous. Thank you, Gayleen, because we haven't been able to visit it before she had to commit to going. So yeah, look, they sent us lots of pictures. They were very, very good. What you recycle. Yeah. Carol, what are you saying? So isn't this coming together nicely? Like, we're basically laying down a bit of colour, and then you're just going to put on a very dark, it could be black or it could be secret. So you could even get away with basic grey. And then we'll chuck on a sentiment. I'm going to go with Hello Friends, because I've got lots of cards to send. So this is Hello Friend. And I'm going to stick it right in the middle. And please be straight, Fiona. You know, you're on camera. Try and get it right. Oh, look, it's not too bad. That's not bad at all. So what I like to do is obviously back it with secrecy or black. That just makes it really pop. Okay, so... and I've done one similar, so you can see, here we are. So this one I haven't backed, and after I've said, oh, back it with secret, I've just put white on white, because I'm making little note card ones. These are ones I'm going to take on the cruise ship and give out to people. Well, not that one, because that's Hope You Feel Your Best Soon. Maybe if someone got seasick, I could give that one away. Okay, so that's the technique with using the blending brushes. I'm going to show you the same thing now, but with a different type of... cardstock, basically. We had these note cards ages ago, right? And I thought that I've got a whole bunch of them just stashed there, sitting there doing nothing. So I'm going to go, 13.9 and chop that off. Just a slither has to come off there. 13.9 by 9.5, and that is going to be my layer. And we're going to do the exact same thing. But as you can see, it doesn't have to be white cardstock. So I'm going to do the same thing, but this time I'll go with bigger. Actually, I'll turn it sideways, because I prefer to do this technique sideways. So this time I'm going to put my tape there. So I'm using the lines on my grid paper. Oh, God, that's not long enough. I need something longer. Here's one that's longer. Just pop that there. Hey, Marylee, yes, sorry, I've really mucked up everyone's plans, chopping from a Tuesday to a Wednesday, but oh gosh, I really needed yesterday. It was a definitely me day. Okay, and then I'm going to come down here. Actually, I might go that wide. I think a nice wide piece this time. All right. Now, I want to cover the bits that we're not, I don't want to accidentally get ink over here. Oops. So, and luckily for me, I have a ton of post-it notes. Thank you, Michael. So, very lucky to have all of these to do this technique with. I'm just going to cover this. Hey, Leonie. Yes, I've just done all the shares. They're coming out to you soon. Oh, yeah, look, I'm happy for Mum too, Jacinta. It's been a long... I'll tell you what, though. It's been a long, hard road getting her into a rest home. It is not as easy as you would think. You would think you just ring them up and go, oh, excuse me, can I put my mum in there? My mum stay with you. It's not that easy. Right, now I'm going to show you something really cool. These... I got sidetracked today. These are the new Stampin' Up! Shimmer brushes. Okay, so think of Wink of Stella, but with our colours. So this is, and at the moment they're only available in the new in colours. So this is the new Peaceful Pine. Hey, Nikki Joe. And I'm going to show you. So you take it out of the wrapper, put the wrapper away. Then you need to unscrew it like this, and you need to remove this white thing. It's like a spacer so that it doesn't leak. So there's the, get rid of that. And if I don't, like a bird, make sure you dispose of this properly. Now we screw it back in again. Right, this. Okay. And Halian, and then we will see it's got push there and push there. So I like to have a block handy because it does come out. So I'm going to this is brand new. I haven't used this color, so we're doing it together for the first time. So you're gently pushing these, you're pushing here, pushing these two pieces here. See, push, push. And then the ink is coming down in here, and it's going to hit this brush in a minute. So this is the first, so when you go to use it the first time, and it just, you know, there it comes, and then look at that. And you're not going to see how beautiful it is on camera, but it is gorgeous. I'm just going to make sure that brush is really got like, and then you can put it on there, and now I'm going to brush it over here. Okay. So if you don't have these shimmer brushes are now available. They are $21 each. If you want to buy all 5, let me know. I'll do you a good deal. You know, I'm all about looking after my customers. And, you know, I need to catch up to that Beck haul. So, yeah, look at this, isn't it? Oh, you just can't see how beautiful this shimmer is. It is stunning. Oh, can you see it? Can you see the shimmer? I don't know if you can, but it's beautiful. So I'm just going to, you know, whoosh that over there. And I'm going to leave that one sitting there. Now, I've already opened this one. And I'm going to blend the two together, all right? So now I'm going to bring in, this one is Golden Glow. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's in green and gold for my Australian friends. And you just paint over it. It's such a cool... I mean, the problem is I'd like to be able to refill them. And I'm sure someone will come up with a tip on how to do it. By using re-inkers and some isopropyl alcohol and some... I don't know. Here's hoping we get to just buy. Because I'd hate to have to buy a new one when it runs out. Because what a waste of... You know, what land... That's quite a big bit of landfill waste. So I might have to put that in the Stampin' Up suggestion box. Because I'd hate to see this become... in the landfill just because we can't refill them. Megan, my darling, how are you? So look at that. I might just blend that together. Right, so now I'm just going to take this off. Now, because this is shimmer paint, it's shimmer brushes, it's a little bit wet. So if I was you, I would dry it before doing any stamping, okay? Does anybody already have the shimmer brushes and already had a play apart from Beck Hall? Right, so, oh, look at that, my friend. Isn't it just beautiful? Oh, this is going to be a great one for my Aussie counterparts. And I'm even thinking what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use Memento, or should I use Stays? I might use Stays On because it's, oh, yep, there it is. Where is my Stays On? I thought I might have packed it away. So here's my Stays On. And I just love it. It smells like marzipan. Yummo. Oh, good, yep. Yep, me, pick me. Megan, Bex loves them. What are we going to stamp on here, ladies? Needs to be something a bit bold, don't you think? Hang on, I've got another stamp set here. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking this foliage. Something a bit thick and a bit bold. The other one was a bit thin and fairy. Or should we just do that whole thing there? I think we'll just do that whole thing there. Right, find another block. I just happened... the thing with Stays On, it does stain your stamps. And you can get Stays On cleaner. And, oh, this might be a bit dry. Oh, no, I don't know if this is going to work. It's a bit dry. I need to re-ink it. Whew. But we'll give it a bash. We'll give it a bash, okay? And I want to sit it so it's half on, half off. We're just going to make sure that there's contact there and making sure that it's going through. But they did. Oh no, Jacinda! Oh, don't you hate that? I had to do my shares today, all my DSP and my ribbon, and we're supposed to have 9.1 meters of ribbon on the spool. So I go 9 shares out of a spool. No, 2 spools only had 8.2 meters. I'm like, ah! So now I have to order 2 more spools. But anyway, right, I'm hoping that's transferred. Oh, no, I don't like the feel of that. See what happens when your Stay-On's dry? Yeah, that didn't really work. But you get the gist of it. I should have used Memento. But you kind of get the gist of it, don't you? But that looks like shit. No. And there's no way that I'm going to be able to go back over that again because I'm as blind. Oh, look, we'll give it a crack, eh? Let's give it a crack. Yeah, so, and then but then again, what I lost in the ribbon, I did a 2-tone cardstock share, and the 2-tone, there were 2 packs that had 13 sheets instead of 12. So I got shortcut in the ribbon, but I got made up for it. I'm just going to put my head over here so I can line this up. So if you can see all my grey hairs, just look away. I don't know. I don't think this is lined up very well at all. And it doesn't matter. Right. Oh, yeah. But you kind of get the gist of it, eh? So even if you've got things like this in your stash that you haven't used for ages, you can do this technique. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing before we go. You don't have to do strips. So I'm going to grab another piece of material. Just put all this over here out of the way. So this is called the new Luxe White. So this is new as well. And I'm going to cut a piece. Hang on. Not that one. Not that one. This one. Right, I'm going to cut a piece of this. Bring in my best trim in the world. Let's make it 9.5 again because we'll do a layer, another layer. Right. So even newspaper, if you've got newspaper, magazines, old pages out of books, there are so many things you can do with this. I'm just going to put this lid on before I lose all these. Okay. So what you do now is you're going to get your paper, your masking doodahs again. This time I'm going to go across the bottom, nice and straight, and I'll just line that up with my grid paper. Okay. And then I'm going to get another piece. It's nice and long. And I'm going to go, what did you get? Oh, I got a bonus stamp set. Oh, now who's winning now? Well done. Then I'm going to go on an angle like that. And then I'll go down here. Just a small, nope, need to go up a bit higher. I'm going to line it up with that line on my grid paper there. Okay, so there's our thing. Now, I did find with this particular, because we're going to use the blends now, you really need 2 because the blends soak through. So just put 2 layers on. I mean, it's a little bit fiddly, but it's so much fun. Hopefully that'll stay put. I'm not going to bother with 2 layers because you kind of get the gist of it. So now I'm going to bring in some soft colours. So I've got my, what's this one? I have no idea. Dark Petal Pink. So I'm just going to go in with Petal Pink. Oh, I know. I do like the smell of my blends. Okay. So I'm going to leave that there. And then I'm going to bring in, oh, I don't know. What's this one? Dark Pretty Pink. So I'm going to do, oh yeah, that's dark. So what I like to do now, see how I've gone quite, I just need to turn sideways because I can't cope like that. So see how isn't this paper cool? See how the pattern's coming through? So where the 2 lines join, I go over it again so that they blend. See how the line seamlessly disappears now? Okay, so we've done those. What other colour should we bring in? I know, lucky Gigi. Anita, how are you? What you up to? What's this one? This is light. Ooh, too bad we're going to use this colour. Oh gosh, as you can see, some of my blends are puckaroodied. So I bring in the next colour. I just love this new Luxe, it's called. Make sure you get yourself some, because there's all different patterns. So we just did this one. So now we just need to, that was dark, Peter. Yeah. So we're just going to blend that again, okay? So that line disappears, okay? Like that. And then we'll go with, well, should we go hard out and go this colour here? What's this colour? Can't read. Oh, that's, no, we've already got that one. Where's my Blackberry Bliss? Must be in a kit. Should we jump through to a purple? Let's jump through to a purple. Oh, right. I'm just going to hold that down. I don't even know what colour this is. Oh, this is an oldie. This is Orchid Oasis. Who remembers Orchid Oasis? That was a pretty cool colour, wasn't it? Now I'll bring those two colours together. I'm just going to make sure I put those together and just blend that out like that. Done. So my challenge, of course, to you now is to basically go and find you can use just white cardstock if you want, but I'd rather you try other stuff like magazine, newsprint, book pages, or some of this luxe paper, you know, and do some blend. Now you can sponge with your ink pads. If you happen to have shimmer brushes, you can use those. If you happen to have some paper that's already, you know, embossed, you could do something like this. And I'll show you what I've done already. So here is one I did with the triangle. Isn't that cute? So just a little bit. That's with blends. This one is also with blends, and I've gone on an angle across that way. And then this one is with the shimmer brushes. I've done Golden Glow and Crisp Cantaloupe. Pretty cool, eh? Hopefully you can catch that shimmer. So yeah, and then basically you would just put a sentiment on there. What have I got up here? I usually have a sentiment. Oh, what's this one? Have a perfect birthday. Well, of course it'll be perfect if it's your birthday. And I'm going to use my Memento. And I'm going to go straight through that pink on the bottom. Have a perfect birthday. And I'm going to mount this on pretty in pink. What's that one? Petal pink. God, I forgot what it was called. So there you go. So this is your challenge. Go and make some fun pieces, you know, like this. What else I had? But before we go, I've got one more thing to show you, and then I'm going to give away a prize, okay? Right. Guess what I got today as well? I got product of the month. It is stunning. And I wish I could buy multiple packs, but you're only allowed one product of the month each month, which sucks. But anyway, if you place a qualifying order, which I think is $150, you get to buy this for $11. Now, I haven't even opened it, so we're going to be opening it together. It is Berry Botanical Vellum. This is not just CSP. This is vellum, okay? So let's do the oohing and ahhing together. Okay, let's turn it around. Oh my God. And I'm going to push it over here. You can tell it's vellum because you can see my hand underneath. So it is see-through. You can see my hand. It's freaking beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So you get one. How many of those? Oh, you get two. No, you get three. You get three of these. So that's bloody good value. So you get three like that. Then it coordinates. You get three of these. So I would say this is fresh freesia. Once again, you can see my hand. You can see underneath. So it's very thick vellum. So you'll be able to emboss it with the heat embossing. Very thick. So that's awesome. And then this. Oh gosh. So you get 12 sheets. So you get 3 sheets of this one. So this one, they're kind of all separated. So I can see me fussy cutting it out. Whereas this one's, you can see they're kind of all joined and overlapping. Whereas here, they're a bit more separate. Delicious. But wait, there's more. Look what it coordinates with. Oh, the green. Oh my gosh. So if you would like this product for just $11, you have to place a qualifying order. Open my... Yeah, it is super thick, Linda Beck. That is very thick. And of course, if you're not into the dark side, you can use the light side. You don't have to use the dark side. But, oh, I can see me heat embossing on here. I can actually emboss it, you know. So, yay. I think we might be taking that to Miller's Flat to have a play with. So, yeah. Imagine, so you get 12 sheets, 3 of 4 different designs. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. So, go and place a qualifying order. If you live in Australia, reach out to my friend Beck. If you live here in New Zealand, I would love to help you out with an order. Because, you know, as I said, I'm trying to beat her. Just saying. No, I'm just appreciative of everything that you guys do. I'm going to just flip the camera around. So there you go. I hope you give that wee technique a go. And don't forget that other paper that's all shiny. This is called the Lux White. And you get the Lily of the Valley. And then there's some other generic patterns in the pack as well. So yeah. And it's really, really nice. So. And it's, you get 6 sheets, so you get 2 of 3 designs. So, right, now let's give away a prize. Enough twaffle. So, last week was the, we kind of scratched the card with the ink pad, then we embossed it, and then we went over the embossed bit with the ink pad. And, oh my gosh, you girls smashed it out of the park. Some beautiful cards. So, we're going to give away a prize, and actually, for a Tuesday technique, blew my socks off. 29 entries, would you have it? 29 entries. Jude, Pamela Chapman. So good to see Pam Chapman back. Emma Leonie Dutch. Judy O, Jacinta Donna, Marilyn B, Carol Glennis, Gigi. Rita was a new name I haven't seen before, so welcome Rita, and thank you for entering. Lynn M, Deirdre Michael Jan, Lynn J, Ann F, Sandra C, Raywin, Lynn C, Melissa Ollie Josie, Irene, Barbara, Joycelyn, Linda, and Marilyn C. So woohoo! Everybody's on there, 29 of you. You know what time it is. Cross those fingers, cross those toes, and rub those lucky knickers, everybody. First, we only got one winner chicken dinner tonight on a Tuesday. Winner chicken dinner is going to be, who's it going to go? North or south, east or west? Team or customer? South Island team member, Raywin! Whoop, whoop. Congratulations, Raywin. Now, I'm going to give her a shimmer pen. This is the Hydrangea Hue Shimmer Pen going out to Raywin. But if you've ordered them, Raywin, don't panic. We will swap this for something else, my darling. I will just find a post-it note, which I had a heap of them here a minute ago. But if you have any questions about Stampin' Up, placing an order so that you can qualify for the vellum, you can also now order the June paper pumpkin. So the May one has been shipped. So now you can order the June one. Now the June one's got a bike in it. Really cute bicycle. So if you're into that type of thing, definitely get yourself the June paper pumpkin. So Raywin. And I will see her on Saturday at Miller's Flat. So if you're from down this area, please come and see us in Miller's Flat. If you can't stay and craft, I've got a for sale table. There's a heap of secondhand items for sale. And I'm also going to have... the new catalogue that you can... I was like, what else am I doing? I'll also have the new catalogue that you can pick up. So, whoop, whoop. So, there you go. So, there's nothing in Matara on Friday. Let's everybody head to Miller's Flat on Saturday. Let's put that up there. And there's anything else in it? What did you get me, Gigi? Gigi, did I get you? Yeah, I did get you. Did I not say Gigi? I'm sure I said Gigi. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, Gigi, you were in between Glennis and Rita. Yeah, Gigi's on there. Just checking all the doodahs. Winner, absolutely. I wasn't going to get this, but now it's in my cart. Megan's like, I wasn't going to get it, but now I am. But yeah, honestly, I would definitely try and do an order to get that vellum. It is super thick, super gorgeous, and you're not going to regret it, that's for sure. And if you would like to buy the 5 shimmer pens, do give me a message and I will send you a VIP price. I would love to help you. Actually, I can tell you the VIP price right now, actually, because I'll just do the maths. And then we multiply that by... It'll be $89. So normally it would be 20 round multiplied by 5. It would normally be 105. But if you buy all 5 of them, it'll be $89. And that's shipped to your door. Shipped to your door. So there you go. $89 shipped to your door. Okay. Right, that's it for me. I'm off now. Go and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Stay up late and watch Beck's House of Craft. She is doing Wing It Wednesday. Obviously, they're 2 hours behind. So if you're a night owl, 10 p.m. in New Zealand, which is 8 p.m. in Melbourne, she will have a fun card for you tonight. All right, I'm going to toddle off now. Toot toot.